Hello children. See, I have come today with the solution of exercise 1.3. I'm going to teach you today how to find out the product of two integers or more than two integers. Finding out the product is very easy. Simple rules you have to follow, and rest the exercises I have made a PDF of it that I have already sent to you, so you can copy down the exercises in your classwork notebook, or else after doing the sums on your own you can tally your answers with it. Okay, so our first question under exercise 1.3 is find each of the following products. Products means find out the answer after multiplying the two given numbers or integers. First one, 3 multiplied by minus 1. Here, when you are multiplying two integers, if one of the number is negative and the other one is positive, the product is going to have negative sign. That is, the product is going to be a negative integer. So 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. Similarly, the second answer also, minus 1 into 225 will give you negative 225. With the third one, you can see both the integers are negative. Negative becomes positive. Even number of negative integers when multiplied, then the product is a positive integer. Here you can see two negatives are there, then the answer is going to be a positive 1. Same way, if we have 4 negative integers multiplied, then the answer is going to be again a positive integer, because negative into negative becomes positive. So minus 21 multiplied by minus 30 is equal to 630. You can see the other multiplications slowly. I'll give you a view of, show you the fill in the blanks I have done for you. Minus 316 multiplied by minus 1 gives you positive 316. Then here there are 3 numbers to multiply. Minus 15 multiplied by 0 multiplied by minus 18. When 0 is multiplied, then the final answer is 0. That you all know it. When any number is multiplied to 0, you get 0 as an answer. So the next two I have left it for you. H, you can see minus 18 into minus 5 into minus 4. What I did, all the three you cannot multiply together. So what you will do, you will find out those two numbers where you can multiply or find out the product orally. So minus 5 and minus 4. 4 5s are 20 or 5 4s are 20, orally you can do. So I have grouped those two numbers. So minus 5 into minus 4 gives you 20, positive 20. Now multiplying negative 18 to 20 is very easy. 18 2s are 36, and behind 1 0 you put, that is with 2 you have in 20. So your answer is negative 360. So using of bracket, which you have studied in 6th standard, and even you have studied while we were doing the properties for multiplication of integers. There you have seen associative property for multiplying integers, right? So these properties you are going to use while multiplying or dividing, adding or subtracting. Now on the next page you can see 4 integers are to be multiplied. Minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 3 into 4. So 1 2s are 2, negative becomes positive, and 3 4s are 12. So what do we have? 2 12s are 24, negative 24. Okay. You can also multiply it in the other way. 1 2s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. Okay, instead of grouping two integers, you can do like this. So J, I have kept it for you to solve it on your own. Next we move on to question number 2. It's verify the following. Verification, you know, to verify the given statement or mathematical expression, what we do, we take the help of left hand side rule and right hand side rule, LHS and RHS. Here you can see towards the left hand side of the expression, that is this side, 18 multiplied by, inside the square bracket you have 7 plus minus 3 is equal to, towards the right hand side of equal to sign, you can see 18 is distributed over 7 and is distributed to 7 and negative 3 over addition. Okay. So first we will solve left hand side. What we are going to do, as per the BODMAS rule, we will first solve the bracket. 7 plus minus 3. You get 7 minus 3 on simplifying. What do we get? 4. You will continue to write 18. Okay, you will not leave 18 aside, but this calculation, along with the calculation, this calculation, you have to also write the number which is kept steady, untouched. Okay. 18 multiplied by 4, 7 minus 3 is 4, 18 4s are, if you know the table, you directly speak out the table and write out the answer, or you multiply a single digit number with the 2-digit number and you get the answer 72. How? 4 8s are 32, 2 comes over here, 3 goes over here as a carryover, 4 1s are 4 plus 3 7. So this is how you get 72. Now we move on to the right hand side. RHS is equal to 18 7s are and 18 3s are. 18 7s are 126. 18 into minus 3 gives you minus 54. On subtracting this, that is on simplifying further, positive, negative, negative. 126 minus 54 and you get 72. So what did you find? Answer of LHS and answer of RHS both are same. So LHS is equal to RHS, verified. Okay, this is how you have to answer it. You can see the second sum under verification. As I have explained you the first sum, same way you have to do the second one. You can see here, okay, left hand side and then right hand side. When negative integers are there, you have to be careful while adding or subtracting or multiplying before writing the answer. Is that clear to you? That much care you have to take. So here you can see LHS and RHS both have the same answer, 210, and finally you will conclude by writing LHS is equal to RHS, verified. In any case, if both the answer doesn't come same, then what will you write? LHS is not equal to RHS. Okay. Now we move on to our third question. Question number 3. For any integer a, what is minus 1 multiplied by a equal to? Now you all know. See, these types of sums seems to be difficult, but they are not difficult. When you read the question, you can make it, you can understand it clearly. But the thing is that you don't have an habit of reading the questions properly. So, very simple it is. Question is asking you what will be the answer if we multiply a to negative 1. And we all know the answer. When any integer or any number is multiplied by 1, we get the same number or integer. So, when a is multiplied to negative 1, the product will be negative a. Isn't it simple? So, now we move on to the second question under question number 3. Determine integer whose product with minus 1 is. So now you have to find out. If I give you this example, then you have to find out this one. What is given to you? -1 is given to you. Determine integer whose product with -1. So -1 is given to you, and -22 is given to you. Okay? Determine integer whose product with -1 is -22. So you have the product, you have one of the factor, but you don't have the other number. Okay? With which -1 is multiplied. So you have to find out this number. So when do you get negative integer on multiplying with -1? When the number is positive, then only the product is going to be negative. So with 1, what are you going to multiply? Positive 22. So your answer is positive 22. Okay? Same question continued with the second number. Here the product is positive 37. So the answer will be negative 37. 0 is neutral. It is neither negative nor positive. So 0, when is the product, then here the answer is going to be 0. When -1 is multiplied to 0, the answer remains 0. We don't take positive 0 or negative 0. Now we move on to question number 5, which is about finding the product, but you have to use suitable properties. Now is the time of using the properties compulsorily. Okay, let's start. And before you find out the product or sit to find out the product, you have to see the question properly and think of which property can be used. Okay, let's see here what the question says. 26 multiplied by -48 plus -48 multiplied by -36. What can we do here? 48 is seen twice, and in between the two parts, or you can say terms, this is one and this is the other one. Okay, so what's common over here? 48, right? So what I will do, instead of multiplying with 26 and then again multiply 48 with 36, what will I do? I will take out -48 outside and put a common, take it out as common number and leave the rest of the uncommon numbers inside a bracket. That is 26. What is the sign over here? Operation given over here? The operator is plus. So addition sign and then -36. Solve this bracket. 26 minus 36 gives you -10, and then you multiply it with -48. Negative, negative, positive, and orally you can do the calculation. 48 into 10 gives you 480. How do we multiply? We don't carry out that long multiplication. We will just see 48 ones are 48 and the 0 at the back. Both are negative, so the product is going to be positive. Move on to the second. 3 integers are given. So immediately it should strike you that which property will use? You will use associative property. And for using associative property, you will group two numbers, such numbers, make a group of such numbers where you can multiply orally or the multiplication is easier. I know on multiplying 8 to 125, you get 1000. Like 5 and 2 are there, then you will multiply 5 and 2 because 5 2s are 10. 25 is 100, 25 4s are 100, 52s are 100. Like this, you get the product easily. Orally you can calculate. So such pairs you should remember. Keep in mind, and this you can do very well if you practice multiplication or practice the mathematical sums regularly. So here you can see I have taken 8 and 125 and I know its product is 1000, so orally I wrote it minus 1000 multiplied by 53. So easy multiplication, 53 ones are 53, and behind you will put the 3 zeros of 1000. Negative 53,000. Now, next sum. You can see here 15. 4 integers are there to multiply. There is no plus sign or minus sign in between the two operations. Everywhere you can see multiplications here. It's unlike the first sum where you had plus sign between the two pairs. So here again you are going to follow the associative rule. You will multiply, you will take the proper pairs. As I told you, 25 4s gives you 100 and 15 10s will give you 150. So it is simpler and easier. So 100 into 150, what will you get? This becomes positive. 15 ones are 15 or पीछे 3 0. Okay, so that's 15 negative 15,000. Similarly, I have solved D and F. E is not missing, but E, G and H you have to try it yourself. Some E, G and H you have to try it yourself. So now exercise 1.4. Let's see. It's about division. Okay, children? Same rule is for division as we did it in multiplication. If one of the integer is negative, on carrying out the division, the answer which you get will be negative. Okay? Minus 30 divided by 10. So in 10's table, when do you get 30? 3's are. 10 3's are 30. So negative 3. 50 divided by minus 5. Again the answer is going to be negative 10. But if both the integers, dividend and divisor, if both the numbers are negative, then the answer quotient is going to be positive. 36 divided by negative 36 divided by negative 9 gives you positive 4. Clear to you? So here you can see I have solved all the fill in the blanks for you. As usual, I have already sent you a PDF, so you can write down in your class of notebook easily. See, one bracket divided by the other bracket, you have to solve both the brackets and then divide and get the answer. अभी ये हुआ question number 2. Verify that A divided by B plus C is not equal to A divided by B plus A divided by C. Here you have to verify for the given values of A, B and C this mathematical expression that both the sides are not equal, right? LHS and RHS. First you solve out LHS. A divided by A plus B. What is A? 12. B is minus 4. C is 2. Minus 4 plus 2. Substitute the values first in place of A, B and C. A, B and C. And then carry out the simplification. Minus 4 plus 2 gives you minus 2. 12 divided by minus 2 gives you minus 6. Now you move on to right hand side. A divided by B plus A divided by C. 12 divided by minus 4. 12 divided by 2. Divide, then add the answers. Minus 3 plus 6 gives you 3. Minus 6 and 3 both are not same. So we can conclude that LHS is not equal to RHS is verified. So, fill in the blanks and simple sums like this you can solve now. Remaining word problems I'll be giving you in the next PDF, and in the upcoming test we are going to have chapter number 1. Okay, the syllabus for the upcoming periodic assessment test, we have chapter number 1, and the word problems whichever I am going to solve and send it to you in the PDF form, you have to consider it as a part of your assignment. Rest, whatever up till now we have done is your syllabus for periodic assessment test